व्यासेन कथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्। श्रीकृष्णः शरणं मम। श्रीकृष्णः शरणं मम।
श्रीकृष्णा शरणं मम। श्रीकृष्णा शरणं मम। श्रीकृष्णा शरणं मम। श्रीकृष्णा शरणं मम। श्रीकृष्णा शरणं मम। श्रीकृष्णा Every religion will have four main parts of that religion. There will be the first part, which is called the ritualistic. Every religion will have some rituals. That may be rituals with different sort of samagri and all that, or it may be just the way they do things, the way they walk, in which direction. Some ritual will be there in every religion. That will be followed by a vast amount of legends and myths and stories and all that sort of thing in that religion also, surrounding that. And the older it is, more it will have of both of them. More rituals and more legends and stories and all things surrounding that religion. A third part of that will be all the moral and ethical principles followed in that religion. which will be different from religion to religion. And finally, there is the metaphysical or the highly ontological part of that religion, which goes way beyond the senses. In the Bhagavad Gita, the last two are dealt with. In Bhagavad Gita, there is no ritual. And no legend or myth and all that inside there. It is just pure teaching by Bhagavan Sri Krishna to Arjuna on aspects of morality on the one hand, ethics, how to live, how to behave, the right way to behave and the way we should avoid, that sort of thing. And finally, the ontological, metaphysical part of Hinduism, extracted from the Upanishads, is put in this Bhagavad Gita. Now, for one who has really purified his mind through the rituals, for one who has received the benefit of the rituals, like for one who has already gone through the alphabet in kindergarten. Now, it doesn't make any sense keeping him there in kindergarten anymore, isn't it? 29 years old and still in kindergarten. Time for him to. That mother is telling that boy, get up! You have to go to school. That son. Get up, you have to go to school. No, I don't want to go to school. Why don't you want to go? Because there, in that school, nobody loves me. But that is okay. You still have to go, whether people love you or not. But when I speak, nobody listens to me. That is alright. Don't speak then. But you still have to go. And besides, you are the principal. Speak, nobody listens to him, nobody loves him. But anyway, we may not want to go to school, but we have to. And we have to move from class. We may not want to leave our class sometimes. And children have to leave this town and go and live in another town. They tell their parents, no, don't, I'll lose all my friends and I'll not know any of those people over there. But evolution will be forced upon us, whether we like it or not. Nature is like that. Nature will force evolution upon us. So look, before nature forces, just now we were chanting. Just now we chanted one verse in Gita Jnana. He said, Bhagavan Shri Krishna is Totra Vetra Kapane. Totra Vetra Kapane means one who is carrying in his hand that whip. So there is Bhagavan and there is his whip. And both of them can make us move forward. Both of them can make us evolve. Here the whip in Bhagavad Gita, he is telling us how to move forward, how to evolve, how to become better human beings. And if we don't study it, well, nature has its own way, that's the whip. That symbolizes Prakriti. Prakriti has its own way to whip us into conformity along the path of evolution. Whether we like it or no, we will have to evolve. So better we start right now hearing the words of Bhagavan. Because you know that nature doesn't deal simple blows. Nature's blows are very severe. Nature's blows are severe. So we have to heed the words of Bhagavad Gita. And now it's going to teach, and I tell you there's a deep ethics in Bhagavad Gita, the art of proper living. Let me live the right way. With the right understanding, right actions, right heart. Those three things. Right action is karma yoga. Right bhava is bhakti yoga. And right understanding is jnana yoga. You have to pursue that. Understand things clearly. Understand things as they are. When we live with those three, then we are ready to meditate on the metaphysical reality. When you have perfected the ethical, moral side of, see, if I'll give you a simple example. Look here. If I am doing some ritual, or if I am reading Ramayana, or I am reading Bhagavad Gita, right? And I am talking about it, that means I must also be living the life. I must also be following the tenets which are laid down in that text. The text says, Adveshta sarvabhutana maitra karuna evacha. Means I should be friendly towards everybody. Because that's what the text is saying. That this is the way to live. So if I am on the path, I should follow the text also. Live properly means moral and ethical principles will be followed. Only that will qualify me to understand the metaphysical reality and to meditate on it and to become one with it. That is the end of Gita. Moksha Shyami, he says. I will give you moksha. Sarva dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam. First is telling what we have to do. But then the result is moksha. Please remember this. I don't want you to pay attention to other things. Pay attention to this most important thing. Religion is so misused and abused across this world, and you should not fall prey to this thing also. Quite often we feel that coming to Satsang, going to temple is our time to bargain with God. I will give so much of this, and you give so much of that. I'll pray for 1 week. I'll pray for 1 week and then go and spend $2 and buy the lottery. So we go to remind Bhagwan, tomorrow is the draw, Prabhu. Tomorrow is the draw. Wow, come on. Religion is not meant for this type of thing. Across this world and across this nation also, I have been telling over and over, religion and God is not there for you to pass exams. There are many atheists who pass exams without God. Atheists become millionaires. God is not there to give you wealth and to make you pass exam. You pray to God all day and your neighbor next door is studying all day. Who will pass exam? One is praying to God all day to pass exam, and the other one across the road, he is studying all day. Who will pass? Come on. Religion and spirituality, this is not for those type of worldly things. This is for realizing the self, for Atma Jnana, for moksha. All of these words which we name it by nirvana. So, those who are serious about this path, Bhagavad Gita is for them. If you are still serious about rituals and all, Bhagavad Gita does not have any rituals. It will not tell you how to do puja. It can't. You have to do. That also is very important. But when you are really serious about discovering yourself, when you are really serious about discovering Atma Jnana, Moksha, liberation, that sort of thing, Bhagavad Gita is for you. If you are not so serious, well, please listen in the next 107 days to what you should be serious about. Now, in the very first verse itself, there are so many wonderful little moral lessons for all of us. Let us see this first verse. I have to do an average of 6 verses a day to finish this thing in 108 days. But today is out of the average. I will have to speed up in some other places. But see, we'll see verse number 1 today. This is the only verse spoken by Dhritarashtra in Bhagavad Gita. Dhritarashtra Uvacha Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre Samaveta Yuyutsavaha Mamaka Pandavashchaiva Kurvata Sanjaya Sanjaya.
Kimakurvata Sanjaya.
The story, not in Bhagavad Gita, but I'll tell you a story. It's in Mahabharata. Little story only. Pandavas and Kauravas are about to have this big war. They call it Mahabharata war. Huge war. 11 Akshauhinis on one side, 11 divisions of the army, and 7 on the other side. There were hundreds of thousands of soldiers. And they are about to unleash this most lethal war on each other. That time, Arjuna told Bhagwan, put the chariot in the middle, let me see. Bhagwan was Arjuna's chariot. Let me see who's on the other side. So this story is unfolding there. Now, this war went on for 10 days, roared on, and so many were slaughtered and massacred on the battlefield. Amazing. And on the 10th day, Bhishma, the great Bhishma, who was on the Kaurava side, he fell, who nobody had expected to fall. Bhishma fell. And that time, the news went to Dhritarashtra, the blind king, the father of the Kauravas. And he was as though struck by a thunderbolt when he heard this news. Bhishma had fell. Who was supposed to be the strongest person on the Kauravas side. That time, Dhritarashtra, having been struck by this bad news, he asked Sanjaya, his prime minister, "Oh Sanjaya, tell me, Kim Akurvat, what did they do? I want to know what happened on this battlefield. Kim Akurvat, oh Sanjaya." So Kim Akurvat Sanjaya, what did who do? So the whole verse goes now like this. Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre. On this battlefield called as Kurukshetra, which is also called as Dharma Kshetra. These are all wonderful symbolic things. This battlefield of life, which is called as Kurukshetra, also called as Dharma Kshetra. Battlefield, here, their battlefield of life happen to actually be a real battlefield. Your battlefield of life will be different, where you are battling your life. So, on that battlefield, Dharma Kshetra, Kurukshetra, Samaveta Yud Sabha, arrayed there, gathered for the purpose of fighting. O Sanjaya, Mamakaha Pandavasheva Kim Akurvat. What did my sons do, and what did the sons of Pandu do? There are two do there, I have to pause. Pandu do. You'll notice one very thing immediate, and one thing very immediately, one very important thing immediately. What is that? What did my sons do, and what did the sons of Pandu do? When Dhritarashtra, this blind king, is asking this question, first he asks about his own sons. And in those days, in joint families and all, even today in joint families, if you see, many times in those type of families, people forget who is their own children, because all the children become my children. So right off the bat itself, you can see that Dhritarashtra has a deep attachment to his son as opposed to the sons of first. That means to say what deep down he is selfishly attached, caring only about his son. And this is the first ethical, moral principle which you will encounter in Bhagavad Gita in the very first verse itself. What is that? In this life, we have to live our life for others. In the third chapter, we will see that Loka Sangrame Vapi Sampashyan Kartumati. Our life is given to be lived for others. But right there, see how he is living his life. And please don't scorn Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra is all of us. We live our life for ourselves. You see now, right now you are sitting there, and all over this, just now only in Jacksonville, Florida, I was challenging everybody. Please tell me, right now where you are sitting, if there is one thing on your personality right now that you could tell me that you made yourself, well, you will be a great human being. One thing. You're wearing clothes and shoes and jewelry and glasses and so many things you have now. Footwear, and you're sitting on a chair also. Let us include that. You made any item? No, some place on mine telling me, no, I made this shirt. He made the shirt. Actually, you made cotton? You made the thread? You made the singer machine? What we made? Nothing. This body, also, every cell of it came from outside. Every cell in this body came from the okra tree. Bori, baigan, aloo, chana, and in this country, paratha. That's where all the cells came from. Amazing thing. What is ours? We got every piece of knowledge which I have in this head, we got from some sage, some Mahatma, some scripture somewhere. Everything. Yeah? Or it was evoked by something outside. Let us see. So this human being owes his entire existence to this world. And based on this simple fact, he is supposed to look toward the benefit of others. This is the ethical moral principle that is there. Based on a metaphysical fact. Alright? My existence came from outside. Ethics and morality are always based on metaphysics. That's why if there is no understanding of the metaphysics, the ethics and morality becomes skewed. It becomes warped. You see so many contradictions. Just now, the people from America went to China to protest a dog-eating festival. To protest a dog-eating festival. Right? We should go to America and protest cow-eating festival. When the metaphysical principle is not understood properly, the ethical principle becomes warped. This is what happens. And this is where our problem lies. So, the metaphysical principle is that, look, this universe really is the one that feeds me. And therefore, my life belongs to this universe. And so, that calls for the human being to totally relinquish selfishness. And you have already gotten everything from this universe. How much more you want? To relinquish selfishness totally and give the life to the universe. Lokasangha Vapi is some question. This is the most wonderful principle to be found in culture. And right in the first verse itself, we see the inherent intrinsic and deep selfishness of Dhritarashtra, only caring about himself. And that this is the disease, the malady of human existence. And based on that, all killing and all looting and plundering and oppression and trampling and all of that. You see coming out very clearly. What did my sons do? First, I put my sons and the sons of Pandu. And where is all this is playing out in human life? It is playing out on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, battlefield of action. Kuru is the potential mood of great to do. This is where we are all doing our actions. So this whole battle of our life is playing out in the field of action called as Karma Bhumi, Karma Pradhana. It is playing out here where we come to erase all karmas and of course get moksha. But people make new ones. So this is called Karma Bhumi. So this whole battle of our life is going on in this Karma Bhumi. Second thing is, it is a Bhumi where if I follow Dharma, if I follow Dharma properly, then I will become free. And if I go against Dharma, I will tie the noose around my neck tighter and tighter. It is a place where Dharma can set me free, where I can fall in line with the eternal principles of freedom. If I fall in line with the eternal principles that guarantees freedom, I am following Dharma. If I fall out of line, I fall in line with Adharma, I am going to bind myself more and more to this universe. So this is going on here. We have an opportunity to follow Dharma and to free ourselves from this Karma Bhumi. So it is happening. Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre, Samavetayuta. We are all gathered here. We all come here in this world. See, there one story is going on, right? But you are not, people will say, I know that battlefield, what doesn't matter to me and all that. But you are in your own battlefield. At any time, any moment in your mind will be stormed by all negative and positive thoughts. And the negative ones usually come out the winner. Every child knows what is right and wrong. Please pay attention to that. Every child knows what is right and wrong. Stealing the cookies, he knows it is wrong. That's why he's hiding and doing it. From that early age, he knows it is wrong. And one mother asking the boy, when he was stealing the cookies, did you know that God was seeing you? He said, yeah, I know. God was seeing you. Do you know that God was telling you something in your ear? He said, yes, I know God was telling me something in my ear. And what was God telling you? God was telling me, take two, there are two of us. This fellow get up, man, to steal for the rest of his life. He uses God to justify it also. But he knows, every child knows that he's not supposed to tell a lie. And when he tells one lie, he makes a second child, adult also. He tells another lie too. Yeah, cover up. And then he forgets the first lie. After a while, you don't know what he covered. Anyway, so this opportunity is there for us to follow dharma, to follow the ethical moral principles, and sort of free ourselves. It means to say now, how do we see this in Bhagavad Gita and in teachings? When we follow dharma, we follow the moral ethical principles properly, it brings a great amount of stability in the mind, purity in the mind, samatvam, balance in that mind. And that mind is ready, or becomes ready for listening to this Atma Jnana and meditating on this Atma Jnana. Chapter 6 is a whole chapter dedicated to meditation, or Dhyana Yoga. This is the part we are talking about. Huh? A person who is, you know, when you're riding a bicycle, they put two training wheels on the side for children. Have you seen that? Two training wheels. And after a little while, they slowly remove those training wheels and all. So meditation is that part where all the training wheels have been removed. In fact, it is even better than that. Meditation is like riding a unicycle with only one wheel. There's only one reality, and I am that reality. Chidananda Rupa Shivoham. Shivoham. Meditation comes to that level. Atma Samstha Manakritva. We see that in 6th chapter when we get there. So please remember, you are battling your own life. It means to say, now you are living, you have to work out your relationship with your nature, you have to work out nature outside, you have to work out your relationship with your own mind, with your own personality, you have to deal with things that are storming your mind on a daily basis. This is your battle. And you are encountering it in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. And the teaching which is there in the first verse, this will become a very easy thing. This will become a very easy journey if I start today to transform my life from selfish to selfless. This journey becomes smooth. That is the grease for this journey, you know. Right in the first verse. Now, when Sanjaya was asked this question by Dhritarashtra, "Oh Sanjaya, tell me, what did my sons do?" Sanjaya now speaks. But Sanjaya will speak tomorrow in Santa Flora.